Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ryan from Performabuilt. I am here on YouTube today because I can't keep this secret anymore. I've got some new parts. I'm about to drop some bombs. I'm excited. So, as most of you know, this is going to be a quick video because I just kind of want to show you I'm too excited, and I'll explain why in a minute. But we are constantly on the lookout for ways to improve our units, our transmissions, namely, i.e. this guy, the 4L60E. I personally love it. It's my choice in automatics for most things I run, and it's a lot of fun to build, and I enjoy my job here every day. And most of these ideas come from, just actually doing it, and something pops in your head. It might fail, it might succeed. It never hurts to give it a whirl. So let me explain the secret I've been keeping over the past several months. And we're always looking for ways to improve. It never stops. There's always something better that we can do to make it hold more, or feel better, or be more efficient, what have you. I have several things, and over the next few days I will be going over them. Today, just one. It's a little teaser. I have another on my desk that I'll show you at the end of the video, just so you know I'm not bullshitting you. Like, this is very real and it's not going away. So, over the past few months, I've worked with a gentleman. He's a good friend of mine, and he's not ready to be name dropped, and I'll respect him in that aspect and just keep that to myself for now. He's not used to this whole gig, so now you'll just deal with me. Worked with him. He's really helped me and us here develop these things, and he's been a real great asset through all this. The biggest thing I'm going to talk about today, and probably the most major, is our servo. A brand new servo. Oh man, that's a big deal. Very nice. So, why I'm talking about this bad boy here today is, over the past several months, I've asked some good customers of mine while they were getting a restore or what have you, hey, would you like to try some new things? To which they, as expected, reluctantly agreed. So it was cool because the process we went about this of live testing was real world people, all different vehicles, all different builds, to make sure this thing was as good as we thought it was. Through live testing with our actual customers, all we asked in return of them was to be unbiased and provide very honest, very real negatives and positives, and anything we can improve on feedback. I was going to hold this off a little longer, but the feedback was so unanimously positive that why not? It's that good over the past few months. Let's just do this thing. Throw it into the fire. Let's go. So, we have a servo now. I'm trying to hold it in and be professional about this. We have a set of servos now that are, we've used Sonnax in the past, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with it. It's done its job. It's done what we've needed it to do for many, many years, and it's definitely been part of our success. However, there's always a way to improve something. If man made it, it can be better. We have a set of servos now that, through customer feedback and feeling our old design, doing nothing to the shift kit and plugging this simple piece in, everybody was so ecstatic about it. I was kind of taken aback. The feedback, and most of it that I got, is it is stronger, it is more efficient, and the biggest thing was the feel of the transmission. The overall shift quality was that much better. So many people noticed and personally said it was just unbelievably unprecedented, like in your face different, and than anything they've ever felt, and everyone was in love with it. I don't think we've had a negative comment at all yet. So what we're talking about is our servo is more efficient, holds a bit more, is a lot less weighty, it's a lot more lightweight, and the shift quality that it gives is unprecedented across the board. And everybody has chimed in that has a little bit quicker apply, i.e. from being a lot less material for fluid to move, a lot more lightweight, and overall, much better. And one of the biggest benefits is the profile of it. As you know, the Sonnax servo is very obtrusive. It sticks out of the bore quite a bit, almost, I'd say a little over 1/2 inch. That's a lot when you're dealing with a tight tunnel or an exhaust or something. You know, everybody's got a little bit different custom build. Usually you have to beat the tunnel out a little bit or rearrange things. And not only that, an obtrusive servo makes it a pain for you to turn a wrench on your cooler lines if you don't have your fenders off and everything else. Now, let me show you this. Let's get a real good look. Sleek, sexy, lightweight, simple. That's what I like. Why make it complicated? So some of the benefits of this thing are, one, we have a huge piston. Huge. This is as big as you can go. You can probably go a little bit bigger, but that makes me uncomfortable. I have here a couple of comparisons. Just so you can see what I'm talking about. Performabuilt, Sonnax. The difference is right there. And if you've ever taken these apart, there's a very tiny one, which I have here, that it's not for me. This is simpler, and the shift quality has been better. Now, for comparison wise, look at the difference. Look at how much room that saves you. Almost a 1/2 inch. And not only that, if you can kind of see, it's almost flush. It's super simple. It looks amazing. This is my transmission from my truck. So enough about fourth. You know, again, efficiency, install, ease. We got your back. I actually listen to you guys. I've heard that complaint more often than not about these. Got to beat the tunnel, got to modify this. Performabuilt has your back now. Look at this. It's gorgeous. I'm so proud of it. You have no idea. Moving on. Second gear. This is where your shift quality really comes in. We have utilized as much as we could. Whereas, look at all that space that's not being used. Okay. This is your area of apply. This in here, this empty space does nothing. Let's make it more. Not only that, we have a much simpler setup here. A lot less materials and 2 O-rings, not 6. And for most of you that don't know, there's 2 in here. Not 6. Okay, stock, second, stock Viton Teflon. I like Viton Teflon because these D-rings, you can buy D-ring kits for Corvette servos even. D-rings I don't like because they flatten out over use. They do not last near as long. And also, as an installer, it's very easy to roll them. You can twist them and you will have a leak and you will have a partially applied band or whatever you're using a D-ring on. Fluid will blow by right by that twist. These are very hard to install if you aren't well versed in it. These are easy. This Viton, well known to last 200,000 or more miles. This stuff doesn't really wear out. It's very nice. It's very easy to put on. And another thing Performabuilt is very famous for is our springs, our famous springs. We have them everywhere. And we're fortunate to have that option. Most people don't have that luxury. A lot of shops don't. But we have a lot of custom springs. Here's another one. This is not a stock spring. This is a very special spring for our servo. The stock one won't fit, so don't even try to use it. It's very hard to show you, but it is extremely snappy. It's very, very good. Coupled with a solid spring here, that is an excellent return. It really helps with that band overlap that you might get downshifting. So, all in all, we've utilized the maximum area of both. Customers rant and raved about the difference of and the quality of this and how it felt over the Sonnax that we've been using. And again, just to iterate, there's nothing wrong. This isn't a video beating anybody up. This is just comparisons and showing off our product that is superior. So the other benefit, and lastly, was the intrusiveness, and that I think is a big deal by itself. And I love the look of it. It's super clean, it's super simple, it's sexy. It's everything I could ever ask for in a car part. That's what I want to see. So guys, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned to come. And just to give you that quick little sneak peek, these are some new billet apply pistons for the accumulators. Dual ring, but still use the pin. Okay. Why this is important and the pin's important is the pinless ones are known to cock in the bore. I've seen it quite a few times, so with many other people. The pin's nice because that can never happen. The other benefit to these for us is not only is it sealed around the pin further, you don't have to plug holes in the valve body to use a different accumulator. You have to plug 2 holes with this thing. Ruins your valve body. Why do that? This is your answer. Forward, second, forward. No plugged holes, no ruined valve body. If you don't like it, you can just change it back. Plug valve body, you're stuck with this. So guys, I really appreciate you watching. This is Ryan from Performabuilt. Like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more products. I will be featuring them very soon. As you can see there, I ain't kidding. So stay tuned. We have a trans brake coming out even. Fully electronic, fast as hell. Apply and release. That's just one of the many things to keep you on the edge of your seats. Subscribe and have a nice weekend. I appreciate you all.